Hello, my name is Ronaldo. It's just like the football player Ronaldo, but without the first R. It's a strange name, not very common, so I have this problem to people to understand it. And I love capoeira and music and cinema are my three things that I can't live without. I'm always listening to music and I play the guitar. I love cinema. I always go to the cinema, watch movies, and at school I'm in a group that studies cinema and we learn how to make the real thing. We study and practice.
Hi, I'm Veronica. I live in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, and my main hobbies are listening to the band Franz Ferdinand, sewing, writing, cooking, and I also like to ice skate, although ice skate is not a really common sport in Brazil. I'm really interested in fashion, and I think it can be used in the conscious way to aware people. And last year I took part on a project that some students had to make clothes with recycled materials, and I made a dress with some Easter chocolate packages. I think that Brazil has lots of natural resources and they can be used in the field that I would like to work on, which is fashion.
Hi, my name is Victor. I'm 17 years old. I like playing capoeira, the Brazilian fight. I like listening and dancing to samba. That's my favorite kind of music. I also like theater. I used to take drama class and I love acting. I want to be a biologist, and I think this Cape Farewell project will be such an opening doors for my professional life.
Hi, my name is Fabiana. I'm 16 years old and I study at Escola Parque, Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. Well, I always like art in general, and since I was a little kid, I take dance and acting classes until today, non-stop, because those activities are a part of my life, a little bit of myself. And my favorite film is a musical called Moulin Rouge, but I like all the kinds. I listen to music a lot, it's a vice, and I prefer rock and Brazilian music. I used to read papers and magazines in order to be aware about what's happening in the world and be able to have an opinion and discuss about it. My favorite subjects are history, geography, and philosophy.
Hello, my name is Elias. I am 16 years old. I study at Escola Parque, Brazil. I like to play the guitar and play American football on the beach. I also like to program and work with electronics and robotics.
In the project that we started here in school, we divided some tasks and I chose the release inside the school. And I had the opportunity to talk to children from the first to the third grade about the climate changes and a little bit about the expedition. And I was really shocked and surprised because they knew a lot of vocabulary that when I was their age, I didn't know. So, for example, we asked them if they knew where the Arctic was or what were the greenhouse gases, and there are always children raising their hands and eager to answer, "Oh, I know it, choose me."
What we do on the project is to study a lot and give the information to everyone else from the school and from the other groups. So in the last months we've been studying and reading about climatology and the effects of climate changes. So we've decided that we want to make something connected with the social way. We want to see how the natives and the villagers from the places will stop, how they're reacting to the changes. We wanted also to make a documentary, a short movie, when we will ask them what they think about climate changes and what they know about it. Since I love biology and chemistry, I want to meet the scientists on the boat and see how they really work, how is their days and what kind of job do they do, because I believe that maybe one day I can be one of them.
I've been talking to children and it was really cool because they don't know many things about it, but when I told them, they were really interested. They really want to know, they want to help, they want to make part of the project with us. And I've told them about invasive species. I've introduced the idea of studying invasive species because it's a big ecological problem, but just a few people are aware of that. And now my group and I, we are studying ways to reduce this problem, to control invasive species and make people aware. About global warming, I'd like to say that we should stop making predictions and start thinking about prevention, because the effects of the global warming are being felt now. And that's why I want to go on this expedition, see the problem with my eyes, come here and say, it's real, I saw it.
My job is to work with low grades and sharing all the information we learn, doing presentations, posters, everything with simple terms, especially made for kids, and promote the principles of recycle, reduce, and reuse. It's essential to these kids, these young people, have a conscience and create a habit to think right about the planet. Environment education, it's very important because we learn how to respect and take care of what belongs to us.
So in this project I'm responsible for technology issues. My job is to post videos on the internet and post text on the blog. I'm also developing a forum to discuss about environmental problems and global warming. I like this project. It's a great chance to learn something new, and it's been great to work with all these people and learn lots of stuff about how human beings are changing the climate, and well, we have to do something about it. So I'm really looking forward to going to the Arctic and do something to change the world.